Success is rarely an accident. It is the quiet compound interest of deliberate thinking, consistent action, and disciplined habits stretched across years. In a world engineered to steal attention, the people who reach the top are almost always the ones who mastered the daily fundamentals, while everyone else chased shortcuts or waited for luck. At the heart of every sustained achievement lies a mindset that treats abilities as expandable rather than fixed. Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck's decades of research prove that individuals who believe talent and intelligence grow through effort consistently outperform those who see them as innate and unchangeable. Jeff Bezos built Amazon by making decisions he expected to pay off in 5 to 10 years, even when they looked irrational in the moment. Warren Buffett credits his wealth to reading 500 to 1,000 pages a day and thinking in decades rather than quarters. Setbacks to them are data, not verdicts. The way high performers begin their day matters far more than any single productivity hack. Biologist Christoph Randler's large scale study showed that people who identify as morning types tend to be more proactive and achieve higher career outcomes over time, though the exact hour varies widely. What unites them is protecting the first block of the day from the world's demands. Jeff Bezos guards 8 hours of sleep and spends his early hours puttering, reading the newspaper, drinking coffee, and thinking without interruption. Tim Cook rises before 4 in the morning to secure silent time and exercise. Oprah Winfrey starts around sunrise with meditation and movement. Ray Dalio has practiced 20 minutes of transcendental meditation every morning for 50 years and calls it the single most important reason for his success. Almost without exception, they move their bodies. Whether Dwayne Johnson and Mark Wahlberg are in the gym before dawn, Anna Wintour is playing tennis, or Richard Branson is kite surfing at 74, and they read something substantial. Bill Gates still carries a physical book everywhere and finishes roughly 50 a year. Mark Cuban read 3 hours a day when he was building his first companies. Throughout the rest of the day, the patterns remain strikingly similar. Deliberate learning never stops. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science from textbooks, and Sarah Blakely spent years studying patterns and taking law classes at night before launching Spanx. Time is treated as the ultimate non renewable resource. Warren Buffett keeps vast empty spaces on his calendar for reading and thinking, and Bill Gates disappears for 2 think weeks every year with no meetings or devices. Saying no becomes a competitive advantage. Buffett himself says the real difference between successful people and very successful people is that the latter say no to almost everything. Relationships are cultivated intentionally. Reid Hoffman and Keith Ferrazzi built empires largely by connecting talented people to each other. Money is viewed as a tool for ownership rather than consumption. Buffett still lives in the same Omaha house he bought in 1958, and most self made billionaires live far below their means early in their careers so they can own equity instead of trading hours for dollars. Health is never negotiable. Amazon's senior leadership principle explicitly demands adequate sleep because, as Bezos puts it, it is the ultimate performance enhancer. In 2025 and beyond, raw effort is still required, but leverage has changed. The most successful younger founders and creators master deep work while using artificial intelligence as a force multiplier. Tools like Claude, Perplexity, and Midjourney are now as essential as spreadsheets once were. They build public bodies of work on LinkedIn, YouTube, Substack, and X. Naval Ravikant, Alex Hormozi, and Cody Sanchez each turned distribution and thought leadership into nine-figure outcomes. Depending on one income stream has become optional, even risky. The average American millionaire now has 7 different sources of income, from software and media to real estate and angel investing. You do not need to copy any one person's routine exactly. The evidence and the track records agree that 3 simple practices done consistently bend the trajectory of a life within 6 to 12 months. Protect the first hour of the day for yourself with no phone and no email. Read or study something difficult for at least 30 minutes every single day and end each evening by writing tomorrow's 3 to 5 most important tasks. Success is not about heroic bursts on rare days, it is about ordinary, non negotiable effort on average days, repeated for years. The compound curve has never lost. The future still belongs to those willing to do quietly and consistently what most people only talk about. Start this morning.